Well, these are our two oldest Darwin's Rhea chicks, which hatched. The first one hatched at 19th of April and the second one a couple of days later. Our oldest chick is actually 2 months old now, or just over 2 months, and this one's just a couple of days younger. They started life in our artificial incubator because the female just started laying eggs around the paddock and not laying them in the male scrape, which is what would usually happen. So we took the eggs and artificially incubated them, and after about 35 days they hatched, and we kept them in the brooder for a few hours just to dry off and recover from the ordeal of hatching, and then they moved into a small pen with a heat lamp. After that we started offering them food, really trying to encourage them to start pecking. We sort of used socks on our hands and things like that, anything to sort of stimulate the pecking motion, which you can see that they're doing so well at just now. And then after a couple of days of age, they actually went out into a pen outside to give them lots of exercise, because this species would naturally follow their parents for miles in the wild looking for food, so they do get a lot of exercise from a very young age. And obviously as they're going, they're feeding as well, so we kept up the variety of food that they're getting, and eventually they started getting 4 hours of exercise per day out in their pen, supervised by our volunteer team, and that seems to have done them a world of good. And they've also been getting a lot of sunlight. We've been very lucky with the weather this year. It's been really nice, so they've had lots of opportunities to go out and exercise. And then finally they moved to this enclosure here, where they can have unsupervised access all day. We've had quite a pleasant surprise with this species this year, because a few years ago they did produce some chicks, but unfortunately we didn't survive. This year we were sort of very hopeful when they started laying, because as I say, we had a new pair set up, and we were really hoping to get 1 chick through. We thought that would be a fantastic success, and now we've ended up with 9 chicks, which is beyond anything we ever thought would happen, so that's fantastic. Our next dilemma is sort of where to put them all and the amount of food they're getting through at the moment, but it's obviously quite a happy dilemma we've got now, so 9 chicks really is fantastic.